Go. So if I take, let's see if I can do this right. If I take this out, there we go. Welcome in, Iceman. We are just finishing some editing from what I did last night. So last night I built a new sky base onto the base I was working on the past couple of days. It's a paradise planet with runaway mold. It's in the 256th galaxy and right next to the galactic core, so now I'm just trying to make these floating, if I can get to them. There's that one. So that's targeted now. Let's see if I can reach these over here from here. Probably not. Oh, they'll let me. Cool. So this is how you make floating bases in the mid sky, just so you know. Let's see where I'm at on here. I don't know if I'll be able to reach all those. Hey, thank you for the likes. I don't know if I'll be able to reach all those. Hey, Buzz, so thank you for the rose there. I appreciate it. Oh. Oh. Come on. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can grab the rest from up above. So it says you just started, you got a world with a new ship, kind of dope. Any advice? If you had to fix the ship, do you have to fix the ship, or is it a ship that you had purchased from the space station? It's gonna be hard. guess I could take out the bottom and then work my way down. So, what I would recommend is if you don't have the stuff to fix it, like right off the bat, own the ship, like get into the ship and own it, and then call your other ship, and that ship will be in your library, so then you can go to the space station and you can fix it from there if you need to, or fix it on your freighter. So like if you want to keep the ship and you don't want to lose it, I've done it a few times, so Geronimo. Wee. Alright. I'm floating. How am I floating? Oh. Glitch there for a second. Go. So we got a floating here. Well, if you want to, if you're on your phone especially, let me bring it up and you can screenshot my friend list and add me. Oh, there it goes. So right there, if you want to add me, you're more than welcome to. Right now, we are the group I play with. We have a system next to the 200, or we're in the 256th galaxy, the last galaxy in the mid sky, and we have a base right next to the galactic core. So, if we were to hop into the galactic core, which I may do, we would basically end up back into the Euclid galaxy, the starting galaxy. So. Should do a cloaking thing here. Let's see, cloak. I'd be able to get one in here. Nope. Limited to one per base. Well, how do I cloak the teleport cable then? Anyways, yeah, we got this planet here. Let's see, let me pull up my discovery. This planet here, named it Mercy. It's one of our group people. It is a paradise planet, but it has runaway mold, which is awesome to have because if you want to farm nanites, you can do so. So for example, let me hop down real quick. And I have a couple of nanite farms like this trying to do an all-in-one farming system here. So you'll be able to farm nanites. You'll be able to farm to make what are they called? I keep forgetting. I think my pockets are full. You'll be able to make circuit boards at this base. So this will be a all-in-one farming base. You can farm for nanites and units while you're here. So in order to farm for the nanites, what you do, take these little bad boys right here. Let me get my mining beam. Take them out. And they repopulate about every 15 minutes usually. So if you find a base like this and there's a lot of people around the place, then they can usually have their own farm and you can just bounce through farms and mine them. And we try to leave our bases open like this. Literally just go over here, put the runaway mold in the spot, which I need to find out where in the world it is. Not fungal mold. Come on. Oh, right there. Runaway mold. So you put your runaway mold in, and it'll make a nanite cluster. So that's why I have multiple in here, because you can split the you can split them into each one, because they do kind of run a little bit slow. But basically, take it, put it into your exosuit, and you just add it to your nanites. So yeah, that's what an nanite farm is. Now the next one, the next part of the base we're going to build, it's actually going to be over here. And kind of putting them all around. So depending on how much space I got over here. I want to put it on the farm there. Let me check the other side real quick. I can level this out, but anytime you level out the ground, it has a tendency to regrow, and then it'll enter into your building. So I try to find something that's already pre-generated flat whenever I'm building big bases and stuff, especially for farming. So let's see. I have to go down that way. Like you can see, this is starting to grow back. I flattened it out, so. You know what I could do? We got the floating bases up there. I could just put it right below the floating bases. It's kind of leveled out over here, so let's do that. We'll kind of start on a higher end, which is probably going to be right here. And then we will start building up the circuit board base. Come on. I might need to do... I don't want this floating in there. Let me do a wall first, I think. I'll do a half wall. I don't need a big wall. I'll do a half wall like this. I'm pretty sure I'll work from there. Like that. And then I can take this wall out. This one, you kind of want to make it fairly large. Some of the crops, they can take like a few hours to grow. So if you're trying to make a lot of circuit boards, you got to make sure you got enough to go through. So I'll do, let's see, how many am I going for? I'll do this a couple more, I think. I think we'll be alright on the size. Because you need 4 plants, basically. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, we'll add one more row on this side. And one more row on the other side. 55 more. No. Behave now. There. Alright, Suki. I'll be around. Oh, give me a second. I'll pull it back up. So, JVGD, X48D, D5X80. Hey, thank you for the heart there, Suki. I appreciate it. Alright. So, Suki, just so you see, I know you're headed to the bank. I made a floating base. We got the runaway mold base now, and I'm working on a circuit board base. All in one on the same planet. Same base area, too. So... Getting that money. Alright, so we will start here. Nope. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, start here. So what you want to do is you want to go to, I think it's under here. You want to get your large hydroponic tray. We are growing. make it to where you see how it was wanting to generate right there. So let's see. Let me count it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So just let it populate here. And then we'll do another one here. And each row will have a different, and I will expand this out a little bit. Each row will have a different plant growing. So. Okay. So to do this, and I'll show you basically what you got to do. Oh no, not working. Unfortunately, I tried it with because I'm on too. Oh, you should be able to join. If you want to, put your code in the chat, and I'll add you. So what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to make polyfibers. If you look at your circuit boards, we'll go over there. You want to be able to make polyfiber and heat capacitors. So your heat capacitor, you need frost crystal and selenium. And then for your polyfiber, you need cactus flesh and star bulb. So, and you can see, I should have stayed there for a second. Hold on. You need one of each. And then for this, you need 200 selenium, but you need 100 frost crystal. And then for your polyfiber, you need 200 star bulb, but only 100 cactus flesh. So, the best way to set this up, because each plant's going to give you roughly about 50 of each. So the way you want to set this up is kind of a 2-to-1 ratio. So the 200 will set up basically about 1.5, and then the 100 will set up just a half. So let's take a look again real quick at our 200. We'll start with that one. So let's go like polyfiber. Oh, didn't mean to make it. We need 200 star bulb, 100 cactus flesh. Just to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Star bulb is this one here. Let's put them all on here. And then I've also got to put all the power onto this, which I will in just a moment. So each one of these should be 200, right? So that'll give you 9 of the polyfibers. So 10, 11, 12. So you would basically count and say, so your cactus flesh, you'd go ahead and count for 9. So let's go ahead and do 9. There's my cactus flesh right there, I think. Let me double check. Yep. So one row will get you 100. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and do 10. Because I'm about to do another star bulb over here. 11, 12. 11, 12. Okay, so you'll basically be able to make, with this setup, you'll be able to do 12 circuit boards at any given time. And usually, like I said, it's within a couple hour range. To give you an idea, you do 12 circuit boards. That is... Nope, did I pass it? That's about 1 million units altogether, so you get 12 million units off of it. So... So there's your ratio we're at for this one. Now we'll go over here and set it up for the heat capacitors. If you look at your heat capacitor, you need 200 selenium, only 100 frost crystal. So selenium is going to be the solar vine. Thank you for the like, I appreciate that. Thank you for the follows. Nothing really special about this base, just that it's going to be another one of my farming bases, and I'll put some trophies up around. I already put some trophies up top, so... But this base will serve an all-around purpose. One, again, if you're on and you want to go to the 256th galaxy, the last galaxy in No Man's Sky, this is it. Also, you'd be right next to the galactic core that would take you back to the Euclid galaxy. You can farm nanites here. You can farm to make circuit boards here. And then it is a paradise planet, so... 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. 10, 11, 12. Okay. So now we want to do... I already forgot. Frost crystals. Here we go. So your frost wart. And then usually you got to put up some kind of sign so people that do visit, they know, oh, this is what I do with this, you know. So. I'll fill those. Alright. So. Let's get our walls up and our ceiling up. I'm gonna go out one more on the vertical. Let's see. Oi! Well, ran off the platform. And we'll go ahead and put up our walls. Let's do windowed walls. All the way around. I think I'm going to do a center staircase coming through. Because again, I want people to have access to this area. We'll take out number 5 in the middle. Take out number 5 or take out this one. I guess we can do this one here. There we go. We'll get up here and start putting our ceiling over it. What do I want to do? Let's just do this one. We'll make it simple. Oh, missed. once we get these in, the next thing is we're going... Now, mind you, right now, if you want to know, I've played this game so long. I've beat everything in it. I'm not going to ruin anything for me, basically. So, I do have this in creative mode right now. That's why I'm building so much and not having to craft stuff. But I'm going to run wires for the solar, because if I was to go back in normal mode, these down here would not be operating until they are hooked up to electrical. So... I have played this game. I was... Back in the day, I was big on Twitch streaming and everything, and I used to do pre-release parties for No Man's Sky. I think my biggest count one night was like 10,000 people literally in the room with us. We were just talking No Man's Sky. I've been around since the get-go on this. So... over there. I was like, where did my farm go? Let's run it. Let's see. Wires. I don't want to run it away from the main and then mess up the other part of the base. My best base, I'll show you in just a moment. Let me get this plugged in. It's actually one of my farming bases. Wait. I'm gonna run this to the back. Because once I see, it disappears now. Because it's already hooked up. Let's see. Get over to the teleporter. This will hopefully be one of the best bases I've built once I'm done. Let me save it real quick. Because I'm trying to build a multi-functional base. So it's like an all-in-one. Over here we should see if the mold's already back. Nope, not back yet. Alright, teleporter. Overlord's farm. Just mine it. Use your mining tool to mine it, and then throw it into a refiner and let it refine it into nanites for you. Yep, they will just keep respawning like every, I think it's roughly about 15-20 minutes. If you find a good planet with a lot of it, which we have one, you can just keep going to other people's bases and then mining and then refining. So this is what I'm trying to build right now, but this is one of my favorite bases. We got the mud hut right here. Sit down, enjoy your time right here in front of the fire. I've got literally every plant, well, and this has been a couple of years ago now. I had like every plant on here. I had pipelines running through for hydro. There we Got some stuff over here, some anomalies. Got a seated area right here. All the cool gadgets and stuff inside. Market terminal. And then you come outside. We've got the storage spaces right here. Yeah, I need to do some work on my freighter. It's alright, but I could do a lot better on it. So yeah, so that's the top. Just kind of showcasing some stuff. And then I got another tower over here. It was more of a silo that we were working with. I'm not 100% sure what this is down here. Somebody put a base down for a second, I guess. Oh no, this is me. I did the portable refiner one day. And then, hold on. Let me pull out my buddy. He'll help me up. Let's see. Let's go for a ride, bud. So yeah, this is pretty much the whole base right here. Planted all that star bramble up front as well. Got all the exocrafts down below. And then I got a few bases nearby of friends. But the cool thing with this base I like, I'm just a few clicks away from, I forget what they call them, like a station. If you go like over here. Where are you, buddy? There it is. So I'm literally right next to this this station right here. So if you haven't seen one of these, it's actually pretty decent. It is. That's the Angry Bird. I've got a few ships. That's my favorite though. I've had it going on since 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. So yeah. I'd say this is my favorite base initially, but that's what I'm trying to do with it being the final galaxy that we're building in next to the galactic core. I want to build an all-in-one. And then where are we at? Lost my base. Oh, that's another part of a base I was working on. It's like a hole inside of a water. So definitely give me a second to land it. So I got some no-nos in there. So picked up at the pirate bases or stations. me go to the other one too. That's one of my go-tos. So we have another one. We actually, somebody changed the name on it, but we made a solar system. It has Earth, it has Mars. Let's see, my bases.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Perfect timing, I guess. Hey, it's Vela. So again, I don't ruin it for most people, but once you've gotten the gist of the game, you have done what you need to do in the game. There is a thing called a No Man's Sky save editor. You can get on GitHub, and you can supercharge things like that. So this is not a big base, it's just a small base here. Nothing too fancy in it. It does have a water port, so if you go down this way, you can go inside and get into your submarine. So, but the cool thing about this one, why is it all the way over there? There's about 1,200 players or so that have bases around this area. You'll see this whole place light up. And usually there's people around. So, hey, thank you for the roses. It won't work on PS4, but let me ask this. If you play, do you have a computer at all that you can play on? Even if it's not a gaming computer, just a regular computer. I am at 600 hours in this. Yeah, the Earth. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The glyphs, let me bring up my camera real quick. Make it to where it's readable. There you go. If you want to screenshot that. And it's in the Euclid galaxy, so. Thank you for the likes. But yeah, no computer. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you. If you hook up with someone like me on here, though, I can definitely hook you up with certain things to fill your pockets up. So, what was I about to do? I lost where I was at. We did the glyphs. Did you? I've been trying to catch your streams, but I've been, I don't know if I'm passing out too early or what. It's been kind of a wild week, for sure. But I am looking forward to tomorrow. I have a decent one down in near you, and I definitely am in need of a haircut. So I got frazzles coming out of my hair. Oh, that's what I was going to show you guys. So if you look at the discovery on this system, don't mind what they freaking named the system at the moment. Okay, somebody changed the name already. So, we have Earth, we have Mars, we got Saturn, Venus, and Mercury. And we have a ton of people here. So. Definitely. We'll have to collab on some stuff too. I'm gonna wear a regular shirt, but after you finish with the hair, I'm gonna switch to a like a dress shirt. If you got a restroom in there, I can use the change in. So Terry. What's fun is if we catch somebody in here, we can play around with them. So if you were to friend me, you could teleport right in right now. And I'll show my stuff. Let's see. I mess it up half the time. There it is. Or you can use the portal and it'll bring you into the system. So my code right here. JVGD X48D D5X80. And if you're screenshotting, perfect. Then, if you want to do it by portal, this will get you to the system right now. So basically the parachute, jellyfish, YY, jellyfish, moon, jellyfish, rocket, moon, sun, parachute, and the sun. So, thank you for the likes. So yeah, if I get closer, you'll start seeing all these freaking bases populate around here. Slow down. And then people have also... Where's Mars? Mars. People have built bases all over that too, so... Oh. There you are. See, right now there's somebody, SRG Alex. We could really mess them up right now. I'm not joking, but I'm not. I'm going to behave. Yeah, we'll behave. Alright, let's go back to the other system I was building in. I really want to finish that up. And I'll show you guys when we get back over there how close it is and everything. Nope. So you can see Galactic Core 256 Paradise Runway Mold Farm. So now to get to this location, you have to know me. You have to friend me. Unless you know how to get to the 256 Galaxy. Or you're already there. Alright, we're back. Let's see if we have more mold. See? There's new mold right there. So. Nice ship. That part up in a minute. So I got 2 sky bases, 1 main base, one's just a teleport. Awesome. I'll add you right away. Now if I bring up the galaxy map, there's our base. Where are you? There is the core. We're 3,000 light years away, so you could literally warp straight to the core. If you warp to it, this is the last galaxy, it will take you back to the very first galaxy. It will take you back to Euclid. So, I have not done it yet because it's kind of a special thing to do. Uh-huh. I bet you do, Suki. Is it your base? Where's your base at? The Suki planet. Alright. Let's get and then I'll land on the sky part in just a second. Let's see if I can get... It's going even worse. You're digging deep. So this is the sky base right here. I'll kind of showcase what I've done so far. I might add a little bit more. So, camera. So this is my last TikTok that y'all saw. This is the base, or the sky base. Got our little bugs right here. Got some chairs to sit down in. Got our fish right here, our little aquarium. Got our mud hut and our rug. And I thought I took that out. Let me edit that part. Okay. The fireplace, some chairs, jellyfish. Got this right here, shows the base or the planets. And then we've got teleporters all the way to the bottom. This is the middle sky base. Nothing to it except you can call your ship. And you can take the other teleporter to the ground. So. You go to a portal. So, for example, I'll show you what a portal looks like. And you can look these up. These are on pretty much every base, or at least in the system that you're in. I actually put a base computer near one, so I can always be able to teleport there if need be. So. Now, mind you, you have to be in the same system to use the portal. So the only real way to get to this got to be in the same galaxy to get to where you want to go. But this is the portal right here. And you go to one side of it, it'll pop up a thing here. You don't think that's true? I can put mine in right now. Well, I don't know what it is right now, but so you feed your glyphs in here. Now, mind you, I am in creative mode, so it's filling in super fast. Activate the portal, and you put your hieroglyphs in. So let's see if I remember from the top of my head. There was, I know there's a jellyfish. What was the first one? Oh, this one? The jellyfish. Yeah, I don't remember. So once you put the hieroglyphs into the portal, say good luck. Go in. And it'll take you out to the other side of another. So this is show where I'm at now. Discoveries. It's in the Euclid galaxy, so you have to be in the same galaxy, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure of that. So if it's otherwise, I stand corrected, but the Euclid, yeah, it's the starting galaxy of all galaxies. So let me go to network real quick. Check the Sky friend list. Are you Zombie Man 7919? What is your Steam code, your friend code, and I can add you too? Your Lush Galaxy or your Lush System? Oi. Fucking gnats. Check to see network. Yeah, so I think I have to add you or you add me. You should be able, if you've added me, then you should be able to go to the friends and join in on me. But before you do, I would hold off. I'm going to jump back over to the other base real quick. No Man's Sky? All good. Oh, it's my #1 game. Been in it for almost, next August will be 10 years. It's been kind of laggy lately in the anomaly, so. Oh, I just realized I forgot about my dinner. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I put some hot dogs in the air fryer. All right, Reese Fulton, if you join on the, let me go back real quick. If you go on the multiplayer thing, you should be able to join me. In the menu from the beginning. All right. Okay, the other way to do it, like I said, is to put your friend code in the chat, and then I can add you that way. Because I think you both have to add each other on the friend thing when it's crossplay. Oh, I remember what we're doing now. I'm going to plug in. Okay. Alright, give me just a second. There we go. Now I've got you added. I think it's one of the question marks. So now, if you go into the multiplayer, you should be able to join me now. There you go. See? And welcome to the final galaxy of the game. I recommend putting a base down over here somewhere so you can always return back to this galaxy. If you remember the space station, yeah. But I'll show you something. The reason why I say that. Finish this up. I'm almost done. So, if we go, let's say we're in the boat like I am. Been in the game almost 10 years. I'm gonna go teleport to this system. Well, catch is this. Space stations. So, I have been to way more space stations than this. So, it will lose the space stations over time. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, there's 39 there. So. So, if you do the base computer and use your base computer as just a description, you only have to build a base there, but description Galaxy 256 or whatnot, then you can always join in. That base station, for example, my bases never go away. And I don't have bases on every single one of these. I've got maybe 5 or 6 bases altogether. So. And see, you can do stuff like that too. If you put down a base station. Where's my base station? You can rename all your base stations. So like this one. You can literally name it, let's say, Paradise Planet, and or something that it has on it, because that's exactly what I've done on a lot of bases. Especially if I'm not building on there, but I want to be able to visit to get materials. So, like hot pink grassy land, Robo Dogs. That's a friend of mine. My first settlement. Oh, you mean you're talking about in here? Expand. You can choose your raw materials. Oh, escape. Oh, right here. So, of course, on your discoveries, you can look at all the systems you've been to, which my list goes forever. You can click on it, and you can look at each planet and see what each one has on it. So, I think this, Suki, I think that's that purple planet I was talking about. Catalog. Let's see. So, okay. So, yeah. If you need curiosity. Let's say raw material exotic. We need that. It'll show you where to locate it. Go up here. And if it's in the system, you can go ahead and get it from there. If it's not, bring up this. And it'll show you, like right there, that it's at this system right here. Let's just say I meant to do that. Come on. Yep. The heck? Not 100% sure what I'm doing with the bottom part yet. Come on. will tell you, Suki, if you can do this in VR, the base building's so much easier. Like a point and click. Excuse me. Oh. That's something too, Reese Fulton. You guys said you're playing on the PS5. Have you played? Do you have a VR headset for the PS5 to play it in VR? Oh, on Xbox. That's why Xbox needs to get in line. Not dissing on Xbox by any means, but they should have had a VR headset a long time ago. Especially being Microsoft, you know. They could have done those mixed reality headsets. Console. Yes, they do. I agree on that too, but here's my argument for it. And yes, I'm about to go buy a brand new Xbox Series X in about a month or two whenever Black Friday hits. I want to be able to play GTA 6 the day it comes out, not a year after it came out for PC. Because there is one game that I probably have more hours on than No Man's Sky. And you have to look at all the consoles I've played it on. And that would be... There's probably two games. One being Elder Scrolls. And then also GTA 5. But I've also played a lot of 5M. So, oi, tangina. There. I was gonna get a PS5 Pro for it, but I started thinking about it. It's just kind of a fear of missing out kind of thing is what they're trying to do. And I already have games on the Xbox Game Pass, so I am also planning, in accordance with that, I am planning on getting an ROG, the Xbox Ally X. Where the hell did that one go? It's like it put it there, but it didn't. I swear, when I go to the top, and they're all going to be up in here somewhere. Yep, there's one. There's one. Oh, something just grew. So here's the other thing I was trying to show. So the selenium, and this is why I grow so much of it, takes longer to grow than the frostworm. Same thing goes for the cactus flesh. It should be popping up anytime now too. This takes a little bit longer to grow. So yeah, I did RP for a long while. Chicken Strip that I think you've met before. He had his own server, and I got into that with him, and was just, like doing Sheriff RP stuff, and then I went to other servers, and so I think that's the one I'm gonna hold off on. I'm gonna put the label like that. That's what I'll do. I'll leave it open at the bottom. Where'd that one go? Add me up for trying to RP server for Valheim. Oh, so this is just the basement building right now. So this is an all-in-one base that I have. Over there in that part of the base, I've got runaway mold, so you can farm for nanites. Up here, I have selenium, frostwort, the cactus flesh, and the star bulb, so you can mine for circuit boards. Then I got a couple of sky bases up there. So what you do, you gotta find a base that has runaway mold. And usually if you can find one, they've got plenty of runaway mold everywhere else. So you bring out your mining beam, mine it. Come on. Hence the term runaway. Start shooting at it, it runs away. And it repopulates about every 15-20 minutes or so. So once you do that, come over here, and I set up multiples, but take some runaway. Right there. I'm not going to do 9,000 of them right now. Hey, thank you for sharing the live. So go down to, let's say that you've mined like 5,000 of them. Take like 1,000 and go ahead and throw it into the mining. We'll do 2,000. And that'll give you 411 nanites. Just let it start, run. Do the same thing for the next one. And then once you got it, just pick it up, put it in your inventory. And when you do, it goes straight into your nanites. So right now, I'm at 558,769. $787. So there you go. And a lot of times when you find runaway mold planets, We try to build them open so everybody can come in and mine and refine. But this base, I'm trying to set up an all-in-one. So you can mine for nanites here, and you can mine for units right here too. Which you don't have to mine, you just have to come pick up some plants. So. Come on. There. And then, what we will do is we'll lock that one in place, and then we will open up, where are you? Timber arch. We'll put timber arch right here. So then people can come in on this spot right here. And then we'll add some where's it at? I'm blanking out. Right there. We'll put these right here. Add like a door way on each. Oh, I want an open door. Let's see. There we go. Part up here. One of my favorite things to do, and if you ever have me build a base for you, I will always put my signature on here, so everybody knows that knows me knows my signature. So, yep, you got it. Boom. Got him. Oh, we want to add it here too. So let's go down here real quick. Put it to that part. So come on. Trying to accomplish. I messed up. So the floating things, what you have to do. Where are they at? Yeah. So to make them float, what you got to do is put down a stackable base part. So for example, I use these. Literally just go up Get to however high you want to go. Build your base out however you like that. And then when you're done, go into your edit your parts and delete the platform out. And then you get your base up there. Put a regular wall on there, I guess. I'm not liking that though. Let's see if I got some extra parts at the bottom here. Sloping wood panel. Is what it is. Alright, we'll just use a regular piece of wall. Let's chrome. And then once you set up bases that's high in the sky, you can set up teleporters. So you see that green light? That's my Starlink, basically. So, teleport. Now I'm at the mid-level. Teleport again. Wait. There we go. Now I'm at the top level. The only thing I wish, and if there is a way, I just don't know about it, I wish that I could take the teleporter line and make it invisible like I do the power lines. First person mode. Now the other thing I hope that they eventually bring in is place where we can land the Corvettes out here. Because right now, in order to do my Corvette, you just gotta land it on the ground somewhere. Not that one. That one glitches every time I bring it up. Pause it for a second. Take a picture. Oh, I missed it. Oh, reach Fulton. I'll show you. Just take a look in the sky. Tangana. Yep, that's me. You can go land on it if you like. Zero. There we go. I was like, man, why don't give me 0? And then the other thing you can do as well, if you didn't know this, you can also go land on my frigates that are above the freighter. So these are landable as well. Not in the Corvette, of course, but you can explore them. It'd be cool if we could customize them too, but. So in order to do that, you basically let me go out the front. I don't know if I have the ability. They probably did it next to their base. Oh, come on. There. But you basically can pull this stuff out. But if you do it next to your base, I bet you anything you can put one on top. So let's give it a shot. Already. You might have to do a free placement. Let's see, where's my base at? Right there. Let's give it a shot, though. Spot. let's bring up like we're gonna put the base thing down. Hold on. See, sees me right there. Let's see. Okay. So. I'm at 9 to base, so let me take out one real quick. Okay. Or actually, let me try something else. Let's go to edit the part. We're gonna move this. Take it over here. Oh. Nope. Base out of range. Like what you were just saying. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I don't even know a mod that would do that, honestly. But toggle free placement. Unless they did it and then they patched it, but it had been done before a patch. Oh Lord. What happened here? Oh. Just the way I was just I thought my whole base went crooked on me. I got this one. This is a copy. This one was buggy as ever too. As I said, buggy. I have a trap hole right here, and go down here, you can fly it. Sometimes you can fly it. Wow. Okay, now it's not wanting to fly. That one, and then this one. This one's a bit on the tricky side to get into, but he's got to eat it. There you go. My base. Get back up. There it is. Try to land a robot in there. Let's see if he could do it. Where is it? Where's my sky base? There it is. get another one. And I'm moving, I can see it. Just effects. Let's change the time of the day to night. Just effects to the night. Okay. Save the effects, get back out here. Get this picture before it starts moving again. Still, my favorite ship of all time is this one right here. Even with the new Corvette updates, this is my baby. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna do this. I'll be back, cool beans. Now, those that have not been in here for the moment, we are in Galaxy 256. I have put a base next to the galactic core. So that means when we go through this, we will land it's making me go to this one system. We will land in the Euclid Galaxy. So we'll do it for I'll be clipping some stuff. So alright, here we go. Warping to the galactic core. 3, 2, 1. Warping to the new galaxy, which we all know it. Oh! Get on the way? What's the Hilbert dimension? Now I'm 100% confused. Because I have not done this warp from the last galaxy to Euclid.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
I'm so confused right now.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Whoa. What in the... I am so confused.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Let me get it back over to my ship real quick and then we'll look this over. Because this is confusing as ever. I swear I would have been in the Euclid galaxy.
repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired.
The Hilbert dimension. See, that makes 0 sense to me right now. So, the Hilbert dimension, if let me look it back up again. Come on. Thank you. So it skips you over the starting galaxy and puts you into the Hilbert dimension. That is insane. So once you leave the starting galaxy, other than returning through like a teleport or something like that, you cannot go back through warping from the final system. Because we went from Odialute to Hilbert dimension. It skipped the Euclid galaxy altogether. That is craziness. Luckily, we go back. Now we know. Oh, wrong thing. Neat fly works, we'll come in. Well, now we know. Once you go from the Odila, it sends you back to the Hilbert. Because Hilbert, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. All visited systems, Gex system, abandoned systems, red, green, blue, purple. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, though. I'm going to cut it for tonight. But I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I hope you enjoyed. So, this will be going up on YouTube, and of course some clips will be out on TikTok. Have a good one.